Thank you for tuning in to Entertain the Geeky, your source for nerd news.
Guys, what's going on? Roger and Chris here with Entertain the Geeky.
What up, guys? So, it's our news segment.
And we skipped this last week because it was fresh and we didn't want to be...
Well, to be fair, we were recording when it was happening.
Yeah, but everybody...
Well, not everybody.
Okay.
Hold on. We're going to talk about The Walking Dead here. We're going to talk about season premiere. If you haven't listened to the season premiere, or watched the season premiere, why don't you fast forward for about 6 minutes into the show?
Yeah.
We'll give you a second here to do that. 1, 2, 3.
Here we go.
All right. So, Glenn's gone.
He's gone.
Dead.
Really dead. They bashed his head in with a bat.
There's no coming back from this dead. Like, he's not even going to come back as a walker comeback. He dead.
He's gone.
Interesting thing, though, I haven't watched the show for a couple years now.
Yeah.
And all summer I was saying if they don't kill Glenn, the show is just done. It's stupid. You're not going to have any impact killing any other character but this one here. Because Glenn is the heart of the group. He's the most carefree. He's the one that is always looking for life to be the same. And you have, like here's the moment to kill him.
Well, it's just one of those things. You have to off a character that everybody loves at some point.
But hold on. Much like Game of Thrones, which is a topic you and we're going to discuss this next week. I know, because you're not a big Game of Thrones fan or a big Walking Dead fan.
I watched the first 4 seasons of Game of Thrones, though.
Okay, I want to have a discussion on what universe is more dangerous to live in based on main character deaths.
Okay, this is a trick question. Because with Walking Dead, comic universe was actually way more dangerous until now.
Well, we're going to talk both comic, TV show, book, TV show.
Okay.
Compare and contrast both. Because Walking Dead does not have as many characters as Game of Thrones. So it's going to be a fun conversation to have.
But they killed a baby.
They did that in The Walking Dead.
Did they finally?
In the comic.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. In the comic, baby dies.
Okay, so we're getting off topic here real quick. Sorry about that. That's my fault. I take the blame. So Glenn is dead. But the way they shot it and set it up was amazing. Because you felt that they killed Abraham, too. They killed Abraham.
Yeah.
And he gets hit, like that was Negan saying, I'm going to kill one of you guys. The eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That was Abraham.
Yeah.
And he gets hit, and you see Negan laugh at him as Abraham looks up and says, "Suck my nuts." And he's like, "What? What did you say?" And then hits him again. And Abraham still doesn't go down after the second hit.
Yeah.
Abraham's...
He's a beast.
He was a beast.
Well, and the cast was saying returning to film the season that they're filming now was hard. Because they're like, you develop a relationship with these people and you know it's the nature of the series and the show, but it's still hard because we like each other.
Yeah, so you got that moment of belief that, okay, Abraham's dead, everyone else is safe, and then Daryl does and screws it all up. Like, Daryl lashes at
that doesn't exist,
screws it up, punches one of Negan's guys, and you hear Negan just go, well, can't stand for that, and he hits Glenn. And then the scene happens, like, up until after the first Lucille swing. After that, the scene is just like the comics.
Yeah. With
Glenn staring down Maggie, saying, "Maggie, I'm okay. Maggie, Maggie, look at me. Maggie, Maggie.
Look at me. Get my head bashed in."
Right. His eyes popped out. You hear, like, that dialogue is straight ripped from the comics. And it was a fantastic way to do it. And I actually tip my hat to the show that I have criticized and bashed so much for doing a damn good job.
Well, and they've announced that they're trying to make it follow the comic series.
Well, it's about time, because...
So, hey guys, Daryl doesn't exist in the comics.
He doesn't, and I'm okay with him him being there. He's taken over for some of the characters in the comics that aren't in the show now, or had a really bad rap in the show. Tyrese, I'm thinking about you.
So, what if they just offed him, though?
I think that would be the end of The Walking Dead. I think fans
just love him.
Like, killing Glenn had an impact, and you saw all the reaction videos and everyone's like that. But killing Daryl, I mean,
people would be going to the studio in revolt.
Yeah, that would be. I think Rick will die before Daryl dies.
With how fans are, they'd be getting death threats and stuff.
I think they would.
Oh, they absolutely
Which
would.
is an interesting thing to think about. The Walking Dead is supposed to, like Robert Kirkman has said, and this is why the show I can't get behind anymore. I loved the show when it first came out. Then 3 seasons of Shane, I was done.
Yeah.
Robert Kirkman has said, we don't know if Rick's going to make it to the end of the comics. Like that threat of death is there for the main character. Like the author said, we will kill him off. In the TV show, I don't get that feeling. That I feel that the characters that are safe are Rick, Carl, and Daryl. Like, bad stuff's going to happen to them, but those 3 will survive. And it takes me out of the element. It takes me away from watching the show and reading the comic to realizing that, hey, 6 minutes is up. Welcome back, people that tuned out of our Walking Dead conversation.
So basically, in The Walking Dead, people can die.
In the comic. In the show, there are still safe characters, and it annoys me.
And they're doing that just so they don't lose their viewers.
I guess. That's fine.
Yeah,
that was a good spoil-free way of wrapping up that conversation.
Yeah.
So, in other news, you had what?
Son of Zorn.
I haven't seen it.
It is hilarious. So it's basically if He-Man were to come to the real world.
Like Power of Grayskull He-Man?
Yes. So he has a son that he made with a human. So this kid's half He-Man, which I think they're called Zathorians. Half Zathorian in this show is what they call him, and half human. So literally from the waist down, the kid is a cartoon. But they put jeans on him and stuff, so because he's ashamed of it.
Okay.
So he hides it in gym class by wearing like sweatpants and stuff.
That's awesome.
The main character, Zorn, is working a 9-to-5 office job.
Like, why is he not out, being He-Man and protecting Grayskull?
Because he wants to be in his kid's life.
Aww.
So he's working this normal job that he doesn't fit in at. And they just brought up in this last week's episode the issue of racism against Zathorians. And
Okay.
they go to a Zathorian restaurant because he wants his son. Zorn wants his son to know about his heritage.
Oh, so like he's not. It's not just him. Like, there are other Zathorians in the world.
It's a whole. It's its own thing. Like Zathoria is a place.
I get that. So,
Everybody's a cartoon character there.
but more cartoon characters live in our world,
Yes.
and vice versa.
Yes. So like
Okay.
the first episode, Zorn shows up with a battle falcon for his son to ride, and his ex-wife, the son's mom, is like, he's not getting on that. And he's like, why? You rode it, honey. And she's like, that is completely unsafe, and this is the real world. And he's like, well, fine. He kills it in the driveway.
Okay.
It's hilarious, man. The show is awesome.
I'm in.
Watch Son of Zorn. You can actually watch all of the episodes that are out right now on Fox's website.
I'll check it out.
It's very good.
I'll check it out. So, last bit of big news. Doctor Strange comes out this week.
Yeah.
Hard to believe it's already November 4th.
It's here.
I didn't read, but I saw the article where it was kind of getting smashed.
So, it had a ridiculously good Rotten Tomatoes rating, which doesn't mean anything. We all know. And then, yeah, people start picking it apart.
You read the article, I didn't.
This is as I had to do with Suicide Squad and Batman v Superman, because I kind of had to eat crow on Batman v Superman. I was afraid of watching it, and I bought it on DVD because my kid wanted to watch it.
And it's good.
It's a good flick.
It's a good movie.
Suicide Squad. Good flick.
Movie. I'm excited for the extended cut.
Me too.
But that does not take us away from what is happening with Doctor Strange and it being picked apart.
We don't know, though. Like, that's the thing. I gotta see it.
What did the article say?
It doesn't matter.
It does.
It's irrelevant.
Is it?
No, so, basically...
First off, time out. No bad review is going to stop anyone from seeing this movie.
No, and that's the things in the movie that they're picking apart are... It's basically... We had talked about this when the original trailer was released.
What the
being just a little bit too trippy.
Is that what they're picking apart?
Kind of.
Because I'm gonna rage if this movie fails me.
This movie's not gonna fail.
No, fails me.
It won't.
If it's not the thinking man's superhero movie, I'm gonna rage.
I think that the thinking man part of it is what people don't like.
Good. Screw those people.
It'll be a good flick.
And, to be honest with you, I kind of like the idea of a Marvel movie coming out with a little bit of bad press. They just seem to have...
The movie had rave reviews coming out of the gate.
Yeah, but now we got some bad press kicking in. I'm okay with
so
that.
what?
No, that's good. I like that. That means it's not...
Ant-Man had a little bit of bad press.
Yeah, that weird... Did you see the dog commercial for Dr. Strange?
No.
Oh my god, Marvel released a dog commercial with Dr. Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch, actually. And he's like, first, there was the Man of Iron. And it's like a German Shepherd dressed up as Iron Man.
I did see this one.
Oh, that was hilarious.
So, they also did a Jimmy Kimmel skit with him where they hire him as a magician for a kid's birthday party. And he's trying to make balloon animals and he can't. This kid's like, dude, you suck. So he teleports the kid somewhere else.
Oh, that'd be good. So yeah, we'll have a full review of that next week.
We will.
One of us will see it, if not both.
We'll both see it.
So I think kind of a light week, not like last week. Last week there was a lot of news.
Last week was heavy.
This week's a little light.
It was a little lighter, but that's okay. We had to recover from last week.
Yeah, we did.
And some of last week poured over into this week.
Yes,
That's how big it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I guess
we'll wrap it up there.
We'll wrap it up here?
Guys, as always, like us on Twitter, or like us on Facebook. We are Entertain the Geeky. Follow us on Twitter at Entertaining Geeky. We're on YouTube as Entertain the Geeky and Instagram as Entertain the Geeky.
Are you going to say it?
Stay geeky.
Bye.